Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's just go ahead and first off take care of what I feel is the elephant in the room, which is my adult braces. You know, I've had crooked teeth, of course, my entire life. So, you know, as I've grown up, I've kind of just gotten used to the fact that I have crooked teeth. But now that I'm an adult and I can actually afford it, I went and got braces for myself just because it's something that I've personally always wanted for myself, and I thought, why not? Let's just go ahead and get them done, get it out of the way. That way that I can kind of be happier with myself and, you know, not look back and wish I had done it. So, you know, I did pre-film a couple videos. I've had these on for a couple of weeks now because I didn't know how I was going to be with braces, you know, how I would talk and how I would look and how I would feel and stuff like that. I did sort of have a little bit of a lisp, and I still do just because of all the metal in my mouth. My mouth doesn't close correctly. But then I don't even want to get into the canker sores. You guys, I had canker sores on like both sides of my tongue, on all sides of my gums, like my lip down here, it's still kind of beat up. I don't know if you guys can like see how bad my bottom lip just stays chapped, because when I talk, it like sometimes catches on my bottom brackets and it just isn't fun at all. But it's the outcome that I'm excited about. So they said I would probably have them on for 2 years, so I guess I'm gonna have to film with them sometime, so why not just go ahead and do it now. So now that that is out of the way, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. Today I have a Dollar Tree tutorial for you guys. I went to the Dollar Tree, I bought a whole bunch of makeup. There's only one item that I did not get from the Dollar Tree. I actually went to Walmart to grab it, which was the concealer, but I got the cheapest concealer I could find, which was a $2 e.l.f. concealer. I don't know if any of this is my shade, but I'm first just gonna go through, show you guys everything that I got, and then I'll just go ahead and apply it. Now, I will go ahead and say I will be using a couple of brushes that aren't from the Dollar Tree. They're just my everyday brushes, because if anybody's ever looked at the makeup section at the Dollar Tree, you know they do not really have but maybe 1 or 2 brushes. So before we jump into the haul and tutorial from the Dollar Tree, don't forget to subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future, and then give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of videos. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay. So, I did go to the Dollar Tree and buy a ton of stuff. The first thing that I picked up, I did already open it so that I could dampen it. I got this blender sponge is what it's called, but it just looks kind of just like a beauty blender. Water, of course, got, you know, it is a little bit damp, but it's still so dense. I literally like played with it and squeezed it and twisted it and everything under the water for like 10 or 15 minutes because I was trying to loosen it up a little bit, but it's so dense. It didn't even hold a lot of water. Like, it doesn't even feel like that wet anymore. So hopefully it works, because this is what I have to work with. Next thing I got was this BB beauty cream. I guess this is kind of just like a tinted moisturizer. So I'll be using this underneath everything to get started. I picked up a liquid, you guys, it says liquid makeup, flawless looking finish for all skin types. I got the shade True Beige. This one is LA Colors. They only had 2 colors to choose from, which was this one or a super dark one. So of course I had to go with the lighter color one. I don't even think this is going to match my skin tone, but we shall see. Okay, so then of course the Walmart, the e.l.f., it is the Perfect Blend Concealer in light beige as well. So it just kind of looks like this. This is the only $2 product that I have. Everything else did come from the Dollar Tree. I got this LA Colors pressed powder in the shade beige. And it just kind of looks like that. It is just a powder. I got this 12 color LA Colors eyeshadow kit, and I'll kind of show you guys that once I open it up. So the LA Colors eyeshadow palette comes with these colors right here. It is 12 shades, and they seem to all be kind of matte shades. So I think I could kind of work something out with this. The next thing I got was an LA Colors blush. It is in the shade Toast. This is an LA Colors lip color. It's just a lipstick in the shade Mauve Glaze. It kind of smells like that, like kid makeup. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I got an ultra fine tip liquid eyeliner in the shade black. I got an LA Colors Very Black mascara. LA Colors Honeysuckle Loose Eyeshadow Shimmer. And as a matter of fact, I feel like I remember having something like this growing up. Like, I might have had this in my makeup collection when I was young. I think I did, y'all. Alright, I got a bronzer. It says blush and bronzer applicator, but I think it's just a bronzer. I don't know. It's in the shade Baked. It just looks like that. Okay, I was kind of shocked to see that the Dollar Tree had e.l.f., but this was the only e.l.f. product they had, and it was these lashes, and it even comes with like a little lash glue down here in the bottom. And then last but not least, they did have these two brushes. This one is just kind of like a flat brush. And this one is just a crease brush by Wet n Wild. So they did have these two brushes that I'm going to try and work with. But like I said, of course, I probably will need to use some of my own brushes because I don't think I can do my makeup with just these three. But hey, I can try. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use this Beauty BB cream. It says Skincare Plus Makeup. Let's see what it said. Oh, all it says is apply and blend with fingertips. That's the only thing in English that I can read on it. So let's see what it just kind of like squirted out. Kind of just looks like that. It does have sort of like a very, very pale tint to it. Y'all, this is so pale. Oh my gosh, what am I doing to myself? What does it mean? Oh my gosh. This is so cakey. This kind of is already like the look of doom. Like, I feel like maybe if I keep rubbing it in, it'll get better. Let me just close my eyes so that I can't see. They didn't have any kind of primers or anything. So maybe this is kind of like a primer. I look really pale. Like really pale. Okay. 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 So next, we're going to go in with this LA Colors foundation. It says liquid makeup. I'm just going to kind of pump some on my hand really quick to see how... Well, I mean, that's not too bad of a shade. Let's see what it does with this. I'm so nervous to use this. It literally just soaked up all of the product. Like, there's no product even going on my face. I feel like I'm like beating myself in the face with like a rock. Like, okay, so as you can tell, this sponge is pretty much like soaking up all of the product. Like, none is even going onto my face. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I am going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to go wet it really quick and see if that doesn't kind of help the situation. I'll be right back. So I went and wet my beauty blender, so now I'm going to, of course, I mean, you guys, look how much I'm pumping on my hand. Like, there is no way that only went on there. Y'all, it might just be the foundation because I feel like it's still not showing up. But hey, at least the shade color kind of matches if it is. think I need a little bit more. I just feel like I just want to keep like putting it on because there's like no coverage at all. It's just like it feels just like a moisturizer on your skin. It doesn't really cover anything up. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can really see. I'll try to like zoom you in. There is like no coverage at all. You can still see all this redness coming through. Let's see how the concealer works out. I feel like the concealer is going to be darker than my skin. Oh my gosh. This is not good. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can tell how wet looking I look under there. I'm not feeling it. So, let's go ahead and dig into the LA Colors Beige Powder and see if that doesn't help any. I'm just going to kind of... It's so dark, but hey, it seems to be working. I'm about to just put this like over my whole face. Just to set everything that might be on there. This powder has more coverage than the foundation or the concealer did. This isn't bad. You guys, this isn't bad at all. I might keep this. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my LA Colors bronzer in the shade Baked as well. And it does come with this little brush, so that is the shade of that. I guess I'm just going to use this little brush. This is the worst. So I'm taking this bronzer in it. Y'all. Do y'all see this? That's going to take like some serious buffing out. Let me get a different brush. Let's see how it works with. We can say the bronzer is pretty pigmented. Just don't use the applicator that it comes with. So now that this side looks really bronze compared to this side. Oh well. I guess that's why this is the Dollar Tree challenge. Okay, so next, I'm not even going to try and use this brush that came with the blush, but this is the shade of the blush. It is in the shade Toast. I mean, I guess the blush isn't that bad. It's got a really pretty color to it. Y'all, I can't stop looking at all that bronzer. So now let's just go ahead and jump into the eyes. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette. I'm going to try to zoom you guys in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit of what I'm doing. And I'm just going to go in. Put this kind of white shade down. Okay, I'm not a fan of these Wet n Wild brushes. I can already tell. I feel like this might have been a shimmer shade. There's just this light brown shade right here that I'm trying to use. So let's go in for a little darker of a shade. Just gonna keep using this same brush because it's the only one I really have. Oh, you know what? I didn't get a brow product either. Alright, now I'm going to go in and pick up this kind of darker brown shade down here on the bottom. Y'all, I really just don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, enough with that. I'm going to go in with this. And I'm going to stick a little bit of concealer on my lids. And I'm just going to kind of pat this out. Alright, now I'm going to use this LA Color Shimmering Loose Powder. Oh my gosh. We'll save that for a highlight in a minute. But first, we got to get some liquid liner going on. Look at how fine tipped this is. It is so teeny tiny. Let's see if it works. Y'all, I don't really know if this is going to make a lot of sense, but I'm just going to say I'm not mad at this eyeliner at all, because typically when I do liquid liner, it's like a felt tip or it's like a tip like this. e.l.f. is one of my favorites. It's like $2. But this brush is so fine and so thin that I can't even tell that I'm like doing anything to my eyes. Like, usually when I'm doing something to my eyes, they'll start to water and I want to just blink. But this feels like there's nothing on my eyes at all. So I don't even realize that I'm doing anything. I'm going to curl my lashes right now. So the brush on it just looks like this. It is just a normal mascara brush. It is kind of short, but we're going to make it work. I've got some of that liner in my eyelashes and it's making it like hard as a rock. Okay, so the mascara is almost non-existent. Like, you can't even tell I have any on. Let's try out these false lashes. I don't really think this glue is like... Lord, I don't even know. This is not good. There's like glue all in the mess. Maybe false lashes wasn't the best thing to do for $1. You guys, these lashes, like, if you can tell, they're not sticking at all. Like, they are just coming off. So let's just take them off. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this for a highlighter. Okay, I mean, hello. Hello, highlight. Not bad, not bad. It gets the job done, that's for sure. Alright. And now, last but not least, we're going to go in with this lipstick. And my lips are so chapped right now, so I hope it doesn't, like, look too horrible. But here we go. The color's pretty. And it's actually really creamy. Y'all, the struggle of putting lipstick on with braces is so real. As you guys can see, I didn't do brows. They didn't really have any kind of brow, but you know what? We're about to make do. Alright, I'm going to use this so that I could kind of comb them. And then I'm just going to go in with a little smudger brush and some bronzer. I don't know that this is really working that well. Ooh. That might look horrible. Alright guys, so this is my finished Dollar Tree haul look. Overall, I mean, the look's not that bad. The foundation was horrible, the concealer horrible, the powder and the liner and the lipstick are probably the only things that I'll keep. I might keep the blush and the bronzer. I mean, the bronzer wasn't too bad as long as you use your own brush and not these little flimsy brushes that come with them. But overall, I mean, I'll probably get rid of a majority of it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Make sure to leave me a comment, and I'll see y'all in my next video.